Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to PRV Iyer Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Today I am going to introduce two more notations and also going to teach you a concept which is called Thirmanam or short mora. That's a technical term. I'm going to teach that. Before that, we will start on a good note with a two-liner, Thirukkural, and we'll see what the meaning is and we'll move forward. Kolil Poriyal Gunamilave En Gunathan Thalai Vanangathalai. What is the meaning of it? பார்க்க முடியாத கண், கேட்க முடியாத காது போல எட்டு குணங்களை உடைய இறைவனின் திருவடிகளை வணங்காதவரின் தலை இருந்தும் பயனில்லாததே. We cannot see our eyes, we cannot see our ears. Like that, with 8 disciplines, God is there. If you are not able to realize Him, there is no point in having your head at all. That's what the ruler says. So you have to think about God. So all the things, whatever we are looking in Thirukkural is Kadavul Vaazhuthu, which is being about the God. We have to always think about God, and that's what we are seeing. We are well begun is half done. The basic alphabet is up. We started with that, and then we saw the basics because we are starting on the basics. We were started on a good note. Along with Thirukkural and the moral values, we are going to move forward. Having said that, today class, I'm introducing two more notations, which is Tham and Dheem. Tham is a combined syllable. You know how to play Dhum independently. You also know how to play Nam, which is on the right side. Now, and Dhum and Nam, you are now going to play together. Then when you play together, that sound is called Tham. The purpose of art, I wanted to brief you on why we are learning Mridangam. Normally, the brain is more active on the right side. A right-hand person, typically his right mind is oriented very beautifully. Naturally, left-hand person will play only with left. But when you want to get the balance of both the left and right, then that's how your art becomes effective and you grow. And science says your left brain, we are not utilizing the left brain very, very less. The intelligence quotient is more. So in the art form, when your left hand is more cooperative, as good as your right hand, you grow as a personality. So this is why you are introducing, you're learning music, where if you are good on right, you are actually getting skill with your left hand as also. So now you're getting the coordinated sound, which is Dhum and Nam together. This is Tham. I'm going to introduce you one more fantastic syllable, which is like chopper, it is Dim. This is again tricky. Something like you have to play with a D. Take all your positions but for the ring finger, slide it back. You play Nam on the outer surface. The Dim is a little trickier. When you play Nam, you're hitting and then you're playing, your finger is fixed here. When you play the Dim, it's the resonant sound because between this surface and this surface, the air escapes because it's a hollow shell. I've already told you. See how the resonance comes now. It's typical like chopper, where you play with the index finger, where you play with the little finger. So all people in US, they call pinky. But the same as you play with the index finger, if you play in between with finger not touching, and your hand should just revert back, it should bounce back, and that is dim. And when you play num and dim alternatively, you get into the rhythm. That's the beauty of this new sound. So let's notate. We have learned 8 notations. The 9th one, let's call dim. We will notate with 9. Thumb, which is thum and num together, which is 10. I'll also introduce you the 11th notation, which is dhum and dim together. So what all you learnt? Dim is exactly like num, but you get the reverberation sound. The position, take your finger, ring finger slide down, anchor it. You play outside the surface, outside surface like this in the yellow surface. That is num, where your finger is firmly rooted. When you play dim, your finger should bounce back like this anchor. This finger also should bounce back, and in between there is a white line. You have to play there. The air escapes, and because of the particles here, you get the resonant sound. So that's what you learned. That is number 9. Dum and num together. Number 10. Dum and dim together. It's dheem, which is 11. So now we have learned 11 notations. Now let us get into the Tirmanam, a concept called Tirmanam. What do you mean by Tirmanam? Like in between a song, Pallavi, Anupallavi, Charanam, a song is composed of 3 parts. Whenever you wanted to give a conclusion for the first part and get into the second part, generally the Mridangam accompanist player concludes with a small phrase, and that's called the Tirmanam. It's an assertive phrase by which it gets an impetus for the artist to take again the second paragraph. So, you learned Takatari Kitataka, Takatari Kitataka Thom. You know Takatari Kitataka, okay? I'm going to play that. You conclude this Takatari Kitataka with the thumb, that becomes a small short Tirmanam. But when you repeat it thrice, it falls into the rhythm. Takatari Kitataka Thom. Takatari Kitataka Thom. Takatari Kitataka Thom. This is Tirmanam. This is called a short mora. After the singer concludes his first paragraph of singing, you play this so that he takes the next paragraph. This is what you learn. I will teach you when you reach an appropriate stage how to accompany a song and how to use this Tirmanam effectively. Right now, understand that you have learned Tirmanam with Takatari Kitataka, and with the new notation, Dom and Tham together, you play that thrice. Takatari Kitataka Thom, Takatari Kitataka Thom, Takatari Kitataka Thom. You can actually do it with dheem also. Takatari Kitataka Dheem, Takatari Kitataka Dheem, Takatari Kitataka Dheem. So, 2 ways you can play a Tirmanam. Now I am going to teach you how to play a short Jugalbandi. Isn't it interesting? You're going to do a Jugalbandi with your friend who is also learning with you. You can play alternatively. With whatever the lessons you have learned, you're going to do a Jugalbandi. Let's see how. Let's first play the bigger phrase. Ta kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka. Thi kitta kitta taka. Dum kitta kitta taka. Dum kitta kitta taka. This is the first part. The second part, you reduce that bigger phrase into a shorter phrase. Thi kitta kitta taka, dum kitta kitta taka, num kitta kitta taka. When you are reducing, you are removing the takatari kitta taka from that phrase. That is the reduction. Then you play a short tirmanam. The tirmanam what I taught you, which is otherwise called mora. Takatari kitta taka tham. Together when you play, it becomes a big lesson you're going to play. I'll play once and I'll also tell you how you can enjoy and play with your friend in a beautiful manner. Playing all together, feeling a little confused. I didn't do anything great. All I played is together the bigger phrase first, and then the shorter phrase second, and then the tirmanam together I played, which is ta kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka, thi kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka, dum kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka. Dum kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka, tha kitta kitta taka, thi kitta kitta taka, dum kitta kitta taka, num kitta kitta taka. The second phrase is without the taka tari kitta taka. Then I play the tirmanam. Taka tari kitta taka tham, taka tari kitta taka tham, taka tari kitta taka tham. When I play together with the speed, see the beauty of it. Now comes how you're going to play as a jugalbandi. The same phrase, if two of you who knows the lesson wanted to play alternatively, it can be done in a very interesting manner. The first phrase, if you are the starter going to start the game, you should play the first phrase first. He will play the second phrase. You will play the third. You will play the fourth. Then the shorter phrase, again 1, 2, 1, 2, alternatively you play. And finally when you are playing the tirmanam, takatari kitta takatam, takatari kitta takatam, takatari kitta takatam, which is a crescendo, both of you should play. So, if I am going to recite and I am going to play, I will demonstrate you. I will first play and then I will say the second phrase. I will play the third and then I will recite the fourth phrase. Let's see how it goes. Ta ta kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka. Dum kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka. Ta kitta kitta taka. Dum kitta kitta taka. Taka tari kitta taka dum. Taka tari kitta taka dum. Taka tari kitta taka dum. Like that, if he starts ta kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka, you have to play ti kitta kitta taka taka tari kitta taka. You can make it very interesting as a combination, and you play the long phrase together. The same exercise, you just have to replace takatari kitataka with nakatari tarikita, which is namta kita kitataka, and the same exercise can be repeated like the same way. Let's do it slowly. Tha kita kitataka, namta kita kitataka. Di kita kitataka, namta kita kitataka. Tum kita kitataka, namta kita kitataka. Nam kita kitataka, namta kita kitataka. Ta kita kitataka. Di kita kitataka. Tum kita kitataka. Nam kita kitataka. Namta kita kitataka tham. Namta kita kitataka tham. Namta kita kitataka tham. When you play together, like that it should be. So, you consolidated all the learnings into one single lesson, which is a very long lesson, a longer phrase, a shorter phrase, and a thirmanam. You've got into a structure now. So with this, you practice well. The more you practice and reach this level, you can actually move to the next stage. Let's end this class with another Tirukkural from the devotion to God, which is the 10th Tirukkural. Piravi Perungadal Ninduvar Nindar Iraivanadi Seradhar. Let's look at the meaning of it. Iraivanadi Serdare Piraviyagiya Periya Kadalai Nindi Kadapar. இறைவனின் திருவடிகளை நினைக்காதவர் பிறவியாக கடலை நீந்தி கடக்க மாட்டாமல் அதனுள் ஆழ்வர். So whoever thinks about God can cross this life, the ocean, like the journey, the janma. They can move forth. They will not have next birth. And whoever is not thinking about the God, they will again have rebirth and then have to go through all the sufferings, the joy and enjoyment, whatever the cycle it be. They're going to continue. That's what Tiruvallur says. With this good note, I'm ending this lesson. Practice well. I'll see you in the next class with new lessons. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.